Hello YouTube, hiya. I'm here. Come outside to do today's vlog. Episode 5, yeah. Now I've just watched this now, about half an hour ago, yeah. I was talking about episode 4, yeah. I was talking about episode 4 in regards to the fact that I thought it was like 2 halves. I thought the first half was good. It continued from episode 3 great, quite intelligently. And the last half of episode 4 I thought let it down because I thought it was just too condensed. And the edits were just far too edited, if you like, if you will, for its own good. Yeah, I think it was, even regarding the fact that it is contemporary TV. I thought it was far too condensed, the latter half of episode 4. Now, episode 5, went into episode 5, baited, yeah, baited Motel. And it took me a while before I did get around to watching it, about 4 days, 5 days. No, in fact, no, it's like, feels like it, because I would normally watch them the next day or something, being really, curious to get back into it. That goes to show I wasn't too keen on getting back in to continue with the franchise. It felt like 5 days, but in theory, it was about 2 or 3 days, because I do these in increments of 2 a week, and these episode vlogs. So I went into episode 5, baited. I really was. I went in with no expectation whatsoever, and I just thought, if it's going to continue where episode 4 left off and continue to disappoint me, then so be it. But if it books up its ideas and the writing, script, the editing, etc., becomes more familiar with what I was used to with episode 1, 2 and 3, then so be it. Episode 5, all said and done in regards to the latter half of episode 4, I've accepted the outcome of episode 4, even though it was difficult. And in that respect, episode 5, it was alright. It was okay. Allowing for what happened ultimately in episode 4, the editing became slightly looser. The storyline became more thorough. The pacing slowed down. And I enjoyed that. And I think you will too. You'll find that refreshing coming from the latter half of episode 4. The story, the narrative was coherent, made sense. I wasn't looking at the time. Again, even with episode 4, my disappointment with the latter half of it, it still wasn't that disappointing to the point where I was looking at my watch thinking, is it going to be over? When's it going to be over? Etc. I was intrigued and I was gripped with episode 5. I was interested, like with the whole franchise so far. Over like that, I think it's 45 minutes, is it? 45 minutes each episode. So it's a good sign that, again, it went over dead quick. Vera Farmiga, she looked beautiful in this, in her suit, when she went to see her lawyer. She's a beautiful woman, she is, Vera Farmiga, and it was so refreshing to see her looking youthful compared to how she was in that movie. Was it Insidious? No, it wasn't. Yeah, Insidious. Was it Insidious? Yeah, I think it was Insidious. No, was it? No. I'm going to get this now. The Conjuring. She looked like an old hat in that. But she looks great in this. She does. She looks youthful and she looks vibrant. You could tell she's enjoying doing it as well. The chemistry between her and Norman Bates, the two main leads, is fantastic. And with the introduction of another family member which came in episode 3, and I won't mention that family member because it will be spoiler territory if you haven't started yet with the series Bates Motel, the franchise. All in all, so far so good, and I'm going to have to love and leave you because it's beginning to rain quite heavy. I am actually looking forward to the next episode, episode 6, and it makes a nice change for me. That I'm so glad that it did buck up for episode 5. I was let down terribly with episode 4. Yeah, there's my review, episode 5, Bates Motel. Over and out. See you for episode 6. Will it be Tuesday next week?